YouTube, what's going on? It's Mesa Sean back at it with some Destiny 2. Alright folks, another embargo has lifted. I went out to Bungie Studios, thanks to Activision last week, to get some hands-on time with Destiny 2 Forsaken. So in this video, we're going to review the new exotic hand cannon called the MALFEASANCE. We're going to explore the Tangled Shore, and we're primarily going to focus on two of the new supers coming to Destiny 2 Forsaken, the Way of the Thousand Cuts, and also the Way of the Wraith. Now also, when I'm using these two supers on the Hunter, I am using a new exotic. Now here is a new public event called the Cryopod Escape. So a big fallen dude is going to come out, and then the floor gets tainted. You can't get close to him and then start shotgunning him because you start taking damage. Now, we did turn this into a heroic public event, but I'm not 100% sure how we did it. But I think it involves, and you'll see in the gameplay, either killing an ad that drops something or going off and finding something that you bring to the center, deposit it, and then you're going to see, and it's really cool, this big fallen boss, he becomes frozen in time. You have to hold the area down, and then once you hold it down, he's captured, and then the public event ends. Now, I am cutting out a ton of footage. I'm cutting out the NPC, I am cutting out any spoilers, I'm cutting out the destination map, but what I can say is the Tangled Shore is pretty big. It's bigger than Mars, it's bigger than Titan, not so big as like the European Dead Zone, but I loved it. I was having a good old time just roaming around and exploring. There's tons of secrets and stuff to explore within it. Now, while I cannot show you the inspection of the MALFEASANCE, I could talk about the perks, and they are on Destiny Tracker. So the main perk is called Explosive Shadow. Shoots tainted slugs that burrow into the enemy. Stacking enough slugs causes them to explode. And in the initial trailer for the new exotics, I believe it's 5 slugs that you hit an enemy with. Once you hit those 5, they will explode. The other main perk it has is Taken Predator. So bonus damage against Taken enemies and Gambit invaders. So with that perk, I think it's going to be great on the Dreaming City. I'm going to assume that the Dreaming City is going to have some Taken on it. We've seen it in the trailers. I am predicting, well, I think everyone's predicting that the raid is going to involve Taken. But also for Gambit, for those pesky invaders, you can do some bonus damage and hopefully take them down quickly. This thing fires 180 rounds per minute, and you have 15 in the mag. Now, right now, I am on the Hunter Gunslinger that's called the Way of a Thousand Cuts. Now, you're going to see me kill a whole bunch of ads here, and I don't get much super energy back. Well, that's because I Mesa failed. I did have some exotic gauntlets on me called Shards of Galanor, but for this part of the video, I forgot to equip them. But the main perk of Shards of Galanor is Sharp Edges, so get super energy back for Blade Barrage hits and kills. Now, I did use it in some other activities, some I can't talk about, but I did notice that when I laid into a whole bunch of ads with that one super, I got a lot of my energy back, because remember, it's only hits and kills. You don't actually have to kill anything. As long as you hit some ads, you're gonna get some super energy back and get ready for another Way of the Thousand Cuts. I also forgot to mention the nature of the Beast hand cannon that you're used to from year 1 is pretty much the same recoil pattern for the MALFEASANCE. Very low recoil, even though it is 180 rounds per minute. Now, the new planetary material for the Tangled Shore is right here. It's called Etheric Spirals. So one of the first things I am going to try to do with Eververse is use some of my Bright Dust to buy some ghost shells that will hopefully give me a resource detector. But like with all the destinations, when you complete patrols, when you do bounties, when you do adventures, when you do anything, you're going to get a whole bunch of planetary materials. Now, I'm going to let the gameplay roll out, and I want you to hear the music, I want you to hear the sounds, you're going to see some lost sectors, some other public events, and then I will also switch to the new Night Stalker Way of the Wraith. And I am using a new exotic that's called the Gwisin Vest, where it's got Roving Assassin, vanish after Spectral Blade kills for more super energy. If you want some detailed guides on those two new supers, check out the video linked in the description and annotated over on screen. So that's it for me, guys. Leave me a like on this video if you found it enjoyable. Leave me a hashtag made it to the end to become legend. And that's it. Do me a favor, drop a like in this video only if you see fit. Follow me on Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream, usually and always on YouTube, and that is it. I am out of here like Vladimir.
Sensors show an inbound fallen containment cell from the Prison of Elders. Scorn are deploying an ether harvester.